show, Mikerowchip here, playing Railroader.
Microchip Railways.
And this is episode 10. We've hit double digits. Yeah. Okay, so what we're doing now is we're finishing up our Connolly Creek run. We already set out at L1. Now we got to set it at L2, but we got to get these out of L2 so we can set these into L2. Right? Sure. Yep, those are going to the Whittier Sawmill L2. Gotcha. All right. Oh, yeah, Chabots. All right, so I'll put it on this, right? No. There we go. That's what I want to do. Let's go back to this. Yeah, we're going to want to come down here, aren't we? Yeah. Okay. Let's roll it on backwards. Probably if I just remove the independent brake, it's going to roll on its own, isn't it? We'll give it a little bit of a shove. Yeah, it should have been 3 toots backwards, but I momentarily forgot. Here it comes. Brake. Not that much. And then much. There we go. Okay, let's put it into forward. Here we come. Put the throttle up first, then take off the brake. All right, there's our little brake hose just waiting there. Come on, baby. You can do it. I'm logged in. Get it? Logged in, because... Okay. No. No! What am I doing? What? Okay, well, it kind of worked. No, we got it reversed now. Holy moly. I'm throwing the throttle when I think it's the reverser, and the reverser when I think it's the throttle. All right. Concentrate. There you go, buddy. Okay. Let's do some glad handing. Open up this. Open this up. Beautiful. And then we got to release the handbrake. Is it down on this end? I think it is. Release the handbrake. And we still have a air problem. What? Oh, because I turned this one off. Turn it back on. Air problem solved. We're going to start moving. Let's jump onto the train here. There we go. We are there. And now we're going to back down the old mountain to go and pick up. Well, actually, we got to stop. Yeah, what am I doing? We got to stop at this one right here, right? Oh, we'll get out on this side, though. Jump out at 9 miles an hour. Not a good idea. Okay, we're going to independent this one right down. There we go. Because we got to shove these other cars into the place, right? We all know how this works. Okay, evidently we don't, because there we go. And then we'll throw this. And then it's already in forward. We'll just say, give me some throttle, get rid of the independent. And we'll come and hook up onto these. Just doing some railroading. Okay, let's give it a little more throttle. More throttle. Got it. The guy got pretty low. Okay, yeah. Increase torque by having it lower. It's chuffing. Here it comes. It's a breezy day up here. Look how the trees are blowing around. I know we're up on a hill here, but come on. Up in God's country. There we go. Now it seems as though I know what I'm doing. Mostly. Okay, let's put on the independent, though, till we get this all hooked up. Do this. That one's already on. This angle cock is now there. And all we have to do is release this handbrake, right? Yeah. Here we go. Now we're going to pop over. We're going to release the independent brake. And now it's going to start rolling backwards. Might be able to get it done just by letting it roll, right? Come on and roll with it, baby. You and me. All these lovely skeleton cars. Alrighty. Like you gotta get the feel, you gotta get the touch. How this all works. When I start, I'm a little rusty. But it comes back quickly. There we go. Nice. Now we got to get it on. I'm going to go on this side so I can see it better. I think we'll see it better over here. I don't know. Okay, we still got it in forward. Here we go. I keep forgetting to toot it twice when we're going backwards. I also think we got to put it up higher. Come on, get some gription. That's friction and grip together. Gription. Oh, she's at a standstill. There we go. We're going to throttle up. These are all L2s coming up. Ooh, that's heavy. That's cool. Yes, it is. You can tell when they're set out because these will suddenly change. They'll look different. I forget if they just become clear or do they turn to that? I don't think so. We'll see here in a moment. There we go. Charge them back up. Let's see. What do they do? Nothing yet. Oh, yeah, they lose their color. Color background disappears. Here's a second one. Is that the last one? Oh, one more. There we go. Let's break it all the way. So these are now set out in the proper space. The loggers can come up here and add logs. Sure. All right. Oh, first we're going to want to put on this handbrake here. Handbrake it. Usually the logs start loading on pretty quickly. I don't see any yet. Maybe we still drop them. Or maybe they've changed that. I don't know. All kinds of things that could have happened there. We're going to go like that. Then we're going to do this. Okay. And then we're going to get the heck out of town, right? Yeah. I still don't see any logs on there. We're going to walk back here with Smiling Jimmy. This one doesn't have a Smiling Jimmy on it, does it? I'm here all by myself. I got a remote control steam? That don't seem right. That don't seem period accurate. Smiling Jimmy's invisible. The seat this small, why wouldn't he be? They didn't give you a back even? No cushion on the back? Jeez. I wonder why I work here. All right, so let's put her into reverse now. Let's release this. Here we go. Back down. We got those other logs to pick up on our way back. And then we'll head on down to the Whittier Sawmill, right? Yeah, it's called the Whittier Sawmill, all right. I know the speed limit on this one is 25 miles an hour on this track, so looking pretty good right now. No need to add any throttle at this point. So, any logs yet? Oh, yeah, I think I see logs on there. Yep, there's logs on there. I see them. Ooh, those loggers, they don't mess around, do they? Log. And I think I've completely haven't mentioned this in a few episodes. Of course, not episodes of this and all my episodes together. That I seem to have fixed. I mean, I mentioned this already now that I think about it. My computer crashing problem. think it had to do with my microphone. And so what I ended up doing to fix it was I just went into the UEIF, formerly known as BIOS. Is this one that correctly coming up? I don't want it there yet. And I just hit reset. Instead of downloading an updated version of it or whatever. I don't know if I need an updated version. Yeah. I'm always afraid to do that with the BIOS/UE. Is it UEFI? I forget. But anyway, because you have a computer, then you do something in the BIOS like that, and then you have a really expensive paperweight or brick, however you want to look at it. That scares the badoodle out of me. So, yeah, but I just hit reset, gritted my teeth, hit reset. Now it don't crash no more. All right, there's the other log cars right there. And I figured that out the way we all figure things out these days. By reading a whole lot of searches. You know, Google/Bing searches. Or whatever search engine you use, Firefox or whatever. All right, we're going to stop right here at the switch because we're going to get out. There we go. And now continue to roll. It won't. We're going to have to give it some juice. There we go. So I'm wondering now, do I want to, talk about my computer problem, do I want to stop halfway through and save it, or do I want to be daring and go the full 45 to an hour? I want to go back daring. If it doesn't work out, this game won't be too bad because, well, I have to redo this all again. That is frustrating. All right, let's put it forward. I learned some information about trains I did not know before. Where did I learn it? From Distant Signal, of course. You haven't seen that guy before? Just search for Distant Signal on YouTube. He puts out some... He puts out some great videos about modern trains. He doesn't do that much on Steam. We're a little fast. Okay, there we go. But on Florida Railways, CSX and those things, I mean, the amount of information that man has, it's really interesting stuff, too. And anyway, he was talking about on railroads how there is an F on it. And someone else had said this to me on one of my other series, that why is there an F? I think I saw it. It's not on these engines here. But on modern diesels, there'll be an F on one end. And someone said that designates the front of the engine. So on some... Can I get in? Come on. That must be too fat. Let's go around. On some engines, like those 44-tonners that look the same forward as they do back, I could see where they were front. But on, modern diesel with the cab up front, or the ones that have the cab up front, which is almost all of them. Hold on now. Put this in reverse. Why would you need the F? Right? I mean, it's pretty obvious as to which way is forward. Or on this engine here, obviously, it's very obvious as to which way is forward. Well, we're going to run this all back down. Are we moving everything now? Is everything moving? It is. We're going to run this back down to Whittier Sawmill, and when we get down there, I'll tell you what the F is up. Yeah, see down there. Okay, so we're down the hill. Just went across the level crossing as you saw there. So what they were saying was they designate F as the front. Mostly because when they first started out, some companies would consider diesel engines to be long hood forward was the front, much like, as we can see here on the steam train, the long hood forward is the front, right? Now, of course, what they've done is on modern diesels is they move that cab to the front there. Let's slow down to 15 here. They move the cab up to the front of the engine, unlike it is here where it's at the back of the engine. But not all companies did that. So to stop the confusion, they put an F next to it. Now, most companies do put their cab at the front. You know, you got the GP9s and stuff like that, you know, that didn't. And then, of course, you have like an MP15, which is like an SW1500. If you know what I'm talking about. If not, it's okay. But those also have the cab long hood forward. So to get around it, they put an F on there, so as to make it, you know, so everybody knew which way the front was. And he was saying too, just as it was saying too, that so why do they keep putting it in on today? And he goes, well, when it comes to railroads, they've always had kind of a overarching theme was, if this is the way we've done it, this is the way we're always going to do it. And that's why the F still goes on there today. That is what the F is up. Okay, back it up now. We'll throw these here on this track. What do we got? $1,600. I don't think we need to buy anything right now, right? I don't believe so. Okay. I subscribe to Distant Signal, and I have the bell notification thing. As soon as he puts something out, I want to see it. He's good. Alrighty. I just recently bought off of Amazon the CSX Heritage metal sign. Really cool. It's got a CSX engine, a modern CSX engine at the top. And then it's got everything below it, you know, like a Conrail, B&O, L&N chassis system. It's got all those placards below it. You know, what CSX ended up taking over. So I really like it. I got a lot of train stuff hanging around my computer here. It's one small part of the house I'm allowed to decorate. Train pictures. I even got a farming picture up here. Oh, yeah. I bought the little Hallmark trains that you hang on your tree for ornaments. I have those all sitting on my desk. Just recently got a DTX 42, and then I got a Santa Fe F7. Very cool. All right. You can't see any of it, so you just got to take my word for it. All right. They're not there yet. None of them are set out yet. Walk here this way. There's the first one right there. And the second one's right there. All right. Here we go now. Now we're getting something done. A little bit more. There we go. Perfect. All right. Where is the handbrake here? There it is. Crank, crank, crank. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to say, let's do this. We're going to leave this open so the air bleeds off of it. It also acts as a brake. There we go. Let's decouple. There's that leak I was telling you about. The bleed. There we go. All right. So those are all in place. Now, what we got to do is go on here and say, okay, at Connolly Creek, this one is done. You can just start taking these off your switch list. Done, did it. Okay, then we have some have to go to the sawmill. We have some at the sawmill. No. These are at the sawmill that have to go to East Whittier Exchange. And all of this is at the Whittier Interchange. Let's go back and get the sawmills and get them to the Whittier Change first. Okay. Let's turn those off for right now. We come back here. Some of these are ready to go over here, right? Yeah, interchange. This one isn't, but this one is. It is so cool how they're not exactly the same. You know, they're both doing the same job, but one's a little bit taller than the other one. Okay, take me back. Hang on the side here till we get back to the switch that I got to throw. There we go. Now, we didn't get paid any cash for putting those logs there to someone. I think that happens at the end of the day when I hit go to next day. Okay, let me hop off of here now. Oh, no, let me go this. Here we go. We got to throw this one going this way, right? And then we're going to want to throw this one going this way. Is it just going to roll? Oh! I never noticed that before. The brakes actually, see, here are the independent brakes right here. Watch. Oh! Look at the detail on that. Well, how have I never noticed that? Those are the brakes. Independent brakes. Son of a gun. All right, give me a little throttle. Stop. Son of a Gunderson. Let's throw that switch back this way. And then, because this next switch we're going to throw is off the front of the train, we're going to get into the train this time. Let's continue backwards. Oh, yeah. Got to do that, don't we? The next switch we want to throw is right there. There we go. Roll on back here. In engine number 2. This one is normal, right? Yeah, okay. You got to throw it into reverse once we get across it. Alrighty. Out we go. Now, which ones are we going to grab first? Those are all going to the interchange? These are all going to the interchange, every last one of them. Well, holy moly. While these over here, might be easier to do these first. That way we can pull these both out, put that loaded one onto this track, and then put the unloaded one back up into there. So we definitely want to go that way. And then we're going to want to go that way, right? But then this one here is thrown incorrectly, right? Wait a minute, is this one right now? This one's right. Okay, so the far one is the one we want. No. Do this, do this. Okay, Choo-Choo, let's go. Forward ho. Now time for a drink. We'll get him down to 5 miles an hour so I can latch on. The training manual says 5 is safe. And it is. Of course, I just leapt off the train up there at 10 miles an hour, and I was nothing happened to me either. Yeah, well, what are you going to do? This one seems like it's almost full. Oh, no, I guess not. It's got a little more to go. I'm thinking it's going to turn into take it to the Whittier before, before we leave out of here to the Whittier interchange. Go. Come on, a little bit more than 2. We got it. Now we're going to come up here, do a little glad handing, open up the angle cock, get the air flowing, and then we are going to have to undo. Look at those wood chips. What's that light on them? Oh, that's from that. Okay, I thought there was a light coming down from above. No, you mo. There we go. Crankity, crank, crank. Should be a sound with that. Are they working on that? I want there to be a crank sound. You know what we're going to do? We're not going to hang on to the engine because this is the car we want. We're going to have to throw a switch to get this car on the right thing. Are they sure these aren't going to blow out? Seems like they're going to blow out. Awfully high piled. All right, here we go. Back it up now. This is cool. What are they opening up these doors and just putting boards across and wheelbarrowing it in there? Seems like a lot of work. Are they taking the logs off yet? Off that one they are. They're working on it. I might as well hook it on to these. These are all going to the interchange. Yep. Yeah, they are. So we'll hook this last car right onto there. Seems logical. Start slowing it down now. Here come, here come, here come. There we go. What? No. I'm hitting the wrong key. I forget you don't have to hit a key on this one. You just jump off. All right. Let's grab back on now. Forward hoe. Hang on to that bar. Don't let go. It's a bad side to be on with this platform right here. Jump off. Okay. Yeah, we might as well do this while we're here. That's already opened. Got to open that. And then that one, we got to set on the box car there. That's good enough. So we have to set it on this one right here, I guess is what I'm getting at. And we're going to do this. Uh-oh, we're going to sneeze. Sneeze and a nose wipe. Okay, there we go. And now we're going to hang on to this one. No, not on this side, though. I want to hang on this side here. You know, how are these wood chips not falling out? Look at this. Come on. This wood chip right here is small enough to come out. A lot of them are small. All right. Don't get upset. Let's put them in reverse. Here we go. There it is. Yeah, we got a load of wood chips for you. I mean, they all spilled out on the way up here, but at one point we did have them all. Does that count for anything? Can we get partial money for that? Okay. Throw this one into place. Back up we go. Forward march. I'm excited to see what we have over in the Whittier Exchange. I'm not even sure. Don't sniffle into the mic. That's unprofessional. I can guesstimate where this needs to go. And then we'll check it to make sure that the car is set out properly by looking at the tag. Here we go. Close to the end here. That'll do. Right there. Okay, let's take a look at the tag. Oh, yeah, it's there. Okay. How full is it? Doesn't really tell you, does it? Why can't you? Yeah. Operations? No. Equipment? No. Car? No. I told you what percentage it was. Not that it makes a difference. All right. Come down here. We'll leave that one open. Close that one. Then we want to go up here. Reapply this handbrake. Yep. Oh, okay. Do this, and now we're going to want to get in the engine. Back to reverse. Here we go, y'all. Beautiful. I can finish filling that one up. Then we got to drag all 5 of those out. Back to this switch. I can't believe with how huge the map is that I've seen so little. And you know what? If this was all I ever saw, I would be completely happy with this game. Just a little bit that I've seen. That's going to be exciting. It is exciting that we're going to see more and more of it. There's no doubt about it. I imagine most of you have probably seen most, if not all, of the map. I, however, have not. Okay, whip it around this way. And then the handbrake is on that first boxcar. I have to release that. Perfect. Nicely done. Thank you. Whoop. No, don't go out the window. There we go. Climb up top. Release this handbrake. We're ready to roll. I'm going to jump down here. We're going to hang on to this last car. Let's go. Folks are waiting. There we go. Okay. Get some. We're rolling. We're rolling heavy. Norfolk and Western, I imagine that means, right? We're the MRR, Mikerowchip Railways. Where service is first, but safety is third. Second is, am I having fun? Okay. That's where we want to go. There we are. Hop off. Hop on. Hop off. Hop on, hop off. The hopper. Oh, that was a flat car. That wasn't a hopper, so. Yeah, I still got a lot of coal in it. We've barely scratched the surface in this game so far, so. Okay, probably should have closed them doors. This is full now, right? Yeah. I forgot about closing the doors. We'll close them when we get up there. We're not moving them that far right now anyway, so I'm not too worried about things falling out. Of course, two things. One, they didn't put anything in there. What am I going to do? Stop. I got to get on. And two, there's not even any graphics to show that it's full, even though it's supposed to be. Come on. Get me up the hill there, Chief. Oh, boy, that's not. Engine is struggling. He's got it now, though. So there's a little bit of an incline here. A little bit of a gradient. Trains ain't real good at gradients. They can get it done, but they prefer when it's flat. It would have been worth for the train company to fill in all the dirt here to make this level with this here. Probably not. Seems like an expensive proposition. Alrighty. Now, I'm proud of myself. I remember to throw this fire switch so we would start going onto the Connolly, not the Connolly, but the Whittier sawmill tracks. Go. Of course, I'm becoming less proud of myself because now that I think about it, I did that so I wouldn't have to stop the train, run down there and throw the switch. But now, since I forgot to close the doors, I'm going to have to run down here to close all the doors. What are you going to do? Close it. Lock it. Very good. Close it. Boom. And then close. Oh, this one actually locks. Close it. Clank. Lock it. All right. Now we're going to get on the engine. We're going to get inside this time. Ooh, look. You see the nice car in the mist? All right. This one should be normal, right? Yeah, it is. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I recently had some people over for a party about my reaching 1,000. I actually reached 1,000 subscribers a little while ago, but people convinced me that I should have a party to celebrate it. And it was fun. We had a lot of fun. But they were looking at, of course, the site, and some of them weren't subscribed to it. And they became subscribed. But anyway, they were saying, holy moly, you got 600-700 videos on there? I go, yeah. Oh, man, that's a lot of work. I'm thinking, no, it's not really work. I mean, I love doing this. It's not work at all. I mean, I guess you could say, okay, I put some work into it. You got to record them and you got to learn the games. But I love it so much. It's like, it's the old, do what you love and never work a day in your life kind of a thing, I suppose. But, yeah, it was not. Is this normal right here now? I can't tell. Yeah, that's normal. We're going to have to stop. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, 600 videos is a lot of videos, but doesn't seem like it. Let's put on some train brake, too. Wow, that train brake's a killer, isn't it? All right. Well, if we're going to stop in time. We're going to stick them over here on track 2. Reversed. And then we're going to want this one to be reversed. Now, I don't think the Whittier interchange is right here, is it? I don't believe it is. I believe it's only there. Can I see it while I do this? Hi, Chihuahua. That's the local. I got to get back further. Yeah, it's only those 2 tracks on the right. That far one is just a storage track. That's it. Okay. I think I can stay on this end, right? Of course, I'm going to have to be able to see how far we are onto the track, though. So, yeah, let me go down on this end. That way I can see when the clearance happens. Okay, Smiling Jimmy. Get us moving, buddy. Here we go. Got some wood products stored in some wood boxes. Or are the wood boxes the product? I don't know. Somebody ordered some wood boxes. The sawmill put it together for them. And there's invisible boards in here or whatever they're doing. I don't know. Would a sawmill actually put together boxes like this? I wouldn't think so, right? They're mostly concerned with... we put anything on that storage track. I don't have too much clearance for it. There we go. We are clear. Look at that. We got paid $338 for that. Are they all on there? Yes, they are. All right. Now, let's take a look at our switch list again. So these at the bottom are done. Now, these, we do have some that have to go to Whittier Sawmill and some that have to go to Stenzel and then the Ella House. They blocked them very nicely for me. Yeah, the ones in the front all have to go to the sawmill. Or at least on this end, I'll have to go to the sawmill, right? So I'm assuming this one has to go to too. Yeah, the sawmill. And then Stenzel Manufacturing. And then Ella House. Do. So, I'm trying to wrap my brain around this. So, do I want to just push these forward? Because there's no way I'm fitting this whole train down there, right? Yeah, there's no way. I don't think it's going to fit on that track down there. Yeah, it's just not going to. I could push these forward, pull onto the first track, pull these back, put them onto that second track, and then get behind these again. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Okay. Oop, there we go. Run down here. First things first, we're going to crank this thing. Let's get up on top here. Where'd it go? Where is it? I just saw it on this end. I guess I didn't. Oh. What am I doing? Okay, come over here. How did I get over on that other car? That's what I wanted to do. Seemed pretty simple. Man, what's with my throat right now? All right, close this off. Open up the cover. All right, here we go now. Get on up. Let's back this out. Let's turn all that off. There we go. Okay, so those are going to be interchanged now. That's nice. More than any other game, every once in a while I'm playing this game, I think to myself, God, this is so well done. This is so bordering on more unrealistic than anything else, and all the detail they have in it. These devs have done a fantastic job with this game. There's no doubt about it. Let's put it together for the devs for just a short applause. I don't know if you can hear that or not. I was clapping my hands. I gave him a little bit of applause. This game is just very good. Not to say that Trains and Run 8 and all the rest of it isn't also very good. I'm just saying that this one gives you that immersion quality. It's kind of like burgers and pizza. Burgers are very good. Pizza is very good. But you can't really compare the two because they each give you joy, a taste that's different. They're both equally as good in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Those like Trains and Run 8 and Railroader. They're all equally good. No. They're all equally good. So you can't really say one's better than the other. At least I can anyway. Because if I think, okay, if I can only play Railroader from now on, okay, then I'd miss the Trains with, all the modern engines they have. And I know they have some modern engines in this too that you can get later on. But, and then all the, yards I have in that one and the spreadsheet I use. I really enjoy using the spreadsheet with them. And so the Rail Driver, all that good stuff. They each have their own unique draw. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, here we go. Slow it down here just a little bit. There we go. That's going to fall into a little too much brake. We'll give it a little bit of an oomph here. There we go. Of course, the one at the far end is the one that has the handbrake on. Why not? Let's put the independent on. Okay. Oh, why do I keep... It's like I can slot into that one thing and I'll start going out the window. This ain't the Dukes of Hazzard. All right, come over this way. This one's probably shut off too, right? Yeah. There we go. And then we're going to have to run all the way down here. Oh, there we go. And we are going to have to release the hounds. No, the handbrake. There we go. Climb up on this one. Ooh, don't fall in. Oh, I fell out. Well, at least I didn't fall in. Oh, I fell in. Here we go. There we are. You got to balance up here. Okay, so that's ready to go. But you know what else is ready to go? Yeah, the end of the video. Unfortunately, there we go. Unfortunately, we are at the end of the video. Here, I gotta do this for marketing purposes. There we go. Then you can see my Mikerowchip railways. Yeah. You know what I should do though? Let's do this. And I want to look back this way. Right? I'm trying to set up the screenshot for this episode. That's what I'm trying to do. Then we want to go to this. There, look at that. Isn't that a nice shot right there? With all the cars. That's nice. Away from the mic cough there. Yep, we reached the end. So we did the Connolly log run, finished that one off, and we brought the Whittier sawmill over here to the interchange, and now we're going to take all these off the interchange and put them where they belong, starting with the Whittier sawmill. Hope you guys had fun. I had fun. All right? I'm just going to come right out and say it. I had fun. Why don't you like? Why don't you subscribe? Why don't you leave me a comment? And if you don't like the fact that this engine has 2 lights on it, well, this just may not be the channel for you.